is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we talked about the string length, and we have seen that the string length actually accepts a single argument, and actually it returns the length of that particular string, excluding the null value. Today, we are going to ask ourselves, what is a string copy function? And into that particular journey, we are going to look at what is the definition, what is the syntax, and how we are going to implement it. So basically, that's what we are going to do. And in today's lessons, we are asking ourselves what actually it is a string copy function. And a string copy function, actually, it is actually defined by the string .h. So for us to use up the string copy, just like the string length, we have to have hash include the string .h file. So it is actually, what does it do? Basically, it actually copies the pointer of the source string into the destination string. So basically, in that particular node, actually it accepts two arguments, that is the source and the destination. So it accepts two arguments, the source and the destination, and actually it returns the destination. It returns the destination string. So for example, if here we have our source as string 1 and our destination as string 2, therefore if we have up our function string copy, then here we'll have our string 2 and here we'll have our string 1. So onto that, what we are saying is that this string 1 is going to be copied into string 2, which is actually our destination. So this is how actually the string copy actually works, and that will take us to the syntax. So the syntax, basically, it returns the data type pointer char, and here we'll have our string copy. Into our string copy, it takes up the char pointer destination, and it takes up our const char pointer source. That will make up the syntax of the string copy. So what does it do? Basically what it does, it actually takes this particular source, and copy it into the destination. So take this particular source and copies into the destination. And actually it is very important to understand that the source cannot be changed because of the constant here which we are having. So you cannot change up the source, it's only the destination which can actually be changed. Also, it's very important also to note that the size of the destination, so the size of the destination, it does not been checked by the string copy. This is the work of the programmer to check the size of the destination. So it's very important also to understand that. So that takes up to the implementation. Basically, in our implementation, we're going to have two strings. One string, we'll call it source, and we'll give it a string called Abdul. Another string, we'll call it destination, and give up a string called Ahmed. So what you're going to demonstrate, basically, it is how can we actually print the source and print the destination before we actually put up our string copy function, and then after, before and after, so we can see what is the effect onto it. So let's go back now to dev C++ and try to do up the same. So in a dev C++, we're having the first string, as we promised, char source, so we'll call it up a source, and it is of the type array, and onto it we are giving it the name Abdul. So that will be our first part. The second part will be the second string, we call it char, we call it destination, of an array type, and onto that we are giving it out the name called Ahmed, and all statement must be terminated. And then basically we are saying print f. What are we printing? We are telling ourselves to print f. What are we printing here? We are printing up the source. We are printing up the source, our source to be so that we are printing up our source, which will give us actually Abdul. And then here we are saying now we are printing f again. We are printing up our destination, but this time we are printing up our destination before applying the string copy. So our destination should be equal to, so this is before, so before the string copy function should be equal to %s, and then we are putting up our destination. And we are terminating that particular string. And then finally we are using up the string copy, and here we are putting up our destination string, and here we are putting up our source string, and then we terminate. So in this particular one, we want to take up the source and copy it into destination, and our source basically it is Abdul, and then our destination was Ahmed, so we should change from Ahmed to Abdul. And then finally, if you have affected that particular function, we want to print it now after the effect of that particular function. So here basically what we are saying is very simple. So we are printing up a destination, but this time after the string copy function, and we want to see how it will look like. So basically, and now we are putting up the destination after we have affected that particular one. So basically this is our program, and we want to see the effect of the string copy function. So when you execute this particular program, it gives up an error, and that particular error it is a spelling error. The word destination, it's not recognized because there was a spelling error. So we have taken out that particular error. So let's execute our program now again. Yes, it executes, and this is the output. It says the source, as we expected, was Abdul, and the destination before the string copy was Ahmed. However, after we have applied the string copy, we have seen that the destination after the string copy actually has changed, and Ahmed was replaced by Abdul. And that is makes up the end of this particular session. And in our next session, actually, we are going to take up the next predefined string function, and that will be the string compare. However, don't forget to subscribe into our next session. Thank you and bye.